Peace, fam. So I'm going to be talking to you all today about the sucker punch. So the sucker punch utilizes a Mobius coil. This coil was utilized by Nikola Tesla, and he discovered that this shape, this infinity loop shape that it does, resonates naturally at 7.83 hertz. So resonance is the idea that something has a natural frequency attached to it. So regardless of any action or any frequency being added to it, this is the natural frequency it will remain at. So for the infinity loop to resonate at 7.83 hertz, the natural frequency of the Earth is quite significant, because we can utilize it in these crystalline structures, and then we can pulse it with an additional 15 hertz or 7.83 hertz, another frequency that's in resonance with the Earth, and it will create this enlarged field. This field that creates a bunch of negative ions, because the action naturally, because of the Schumann resonance, is the creation of negative ions, the correction or repair and additional evolution of cellular DNA, right? And also psychic phenomena. So when all of those things occur, because we have a natural frequency coming to the Earth, from the Earth, that connects all of us. And so when we wrap crystalline structures with it, we create a mass amount of negative ions. And so that combats pollutants. Positive ions are created by non-native frequencies, as well as environmental toxins that are man-made. So chemtrails, as well as pathogens, naturally just pathogens, nuclear radiation, and generally geopathic stress. And so we need these devices that are in resonance with the Earth, or increase the resonance of the Earth, in order to heal it, in order to heal ourselves as well, because we are a reflection of the Earth and all of its systems that it utilizes to stay sustainable, right? You can utilize your own bioelectricity as the pulse for the sucker punch, right? And that is because you, as a human vessel, can be in resonance with the Earth as well. Your entire vessel. That's 7.83 hertz. And so when you are 7.83 hertz, your crystal, your sucker punch is pulsing 7.83 hertz, and the Mobius coil that it's wrapped around is 7.83 hertz, the field of effect and the amount of negative ions that are created in a general area is amplified by up to a couple of miles. So in order for the human vessel to be the third element for resonating with the Earth, we have to have Mobius coils, correct? So our Mobius coils would be sourced from the DNA double helix system that is within our cells, controls our genetics, and then that's an infinity loop. And then we have the organ system of the human body, which is also a series of infinity loops of interconnected tubes that crisscross each other. And then we have the human cardiovascular system, which also, in addition, has paramagnetic oxygen and nitrogen. And so paramagnetic material actually amplifies the Schumann resonance, or any type of extremely low frequency, by up to 3 to 8 times, right? So the human vessel is a catalyst for the Schumann resonance and the amplification of negative ion creation in the area. We are cleaners of the planet naturally, because of the way we are constructed with crystalline matter and harmonic geometries. And so if you go to areas that have negative ions by themselves, such as like forests, mountains, volcanoes, lakes, that's an amplification. That's a area for amplification. And so if anyone is trying to chembust on a specific day and it's very heavy, you should go to those areas that already have negative ions and a Schumann resonance, and then you'll have a fourth element that amplifies your field for 5 to 10 miles even. So it's very valuable information for all of us, and I just definitely wanted to go over for everybody how this thing actually works, because many of us have questions, and it's a new device by Don Croft. So everybody who experiments with it has their own testimonies. You can utilize any crystalline structure, and so just let that be known that all of them have their own unique frequency and all have their own properties by which you can use them for. Quartz by itself is extremely malleable. So that is all I got here. Peace and blessings, fam. Appreciate your support, and let's change the earth. Let's bring the earth's voice to the people, because that's what disrupts all of our peace. It's not having it. Peace, fam.